everybody, welcome back to another Thursday night stream with me, the guy, streaming this nonsense. Hopefully we actually don't crash today. That'd be yes, for the most part. And then we'll have Deadpool Kyle joining us here shortly, momentarily, if he's not already in the call. I think he just joined us. Hello, Deadpool Kyle.
Howdy, howdy.
Woo, ear rape. A little bit better.
No, not really. Sounds like we're in a New York subway station.
Hold on. Let me track down my headphones. I'm gonna hop off mic real quick.
Okay, all right. We have got a couple people already in the stream. Neil Iyer, hey bud. Sanely Red, Vito Wanto, and Ouchie Dumpling. Hey Ouchie, how you doing today? You been hitting me in arenas? I don't know.
I just wanted to be known that even though Ouchie's not Loki's favorite, she's mine.
She's my favorite shardmate. Let me...
Yeah, everyone's scared of Ouchie. I don't understand because like
it's those Night Sisters. It's those Night Sisters, man. They're scary. They bite.
Don't mess with Ouchie.
So, I kind of right before the stream today, our tank raid went live. So, I left my damage here on screen just because, you know, hey, if you got it, flaunt it, right? A full solo, full clear, lots of fun. Just got a manual phase 1 a little bit, and it's good to go. I went ahead and took first place, so that's cool. Got myself that fancy schmancy title there. I'm pretty sure. At any rate, let's find out. Let's see. Woo! Rank 1 rewards for the tank. Let's see. I got this that nobody uses, so that's always nice.
Hey, worthless loot.
Oh, I know. Worthless loot is so great. Mark IV Cinar Hollow Projector. That's always nice. There's a few folks that can use one of those little suckers. Actually, quite a few people on my roster that can use one of those. And then some Mark X Blast Deck weapon mods. Yay, not really that great.
Wait a minute.
And then Mark 9 Neurosav. So that's gonna be
wait
partly useful.
Ouchie, why are you 220 in arena? You get your ass up there and you get back the top 50, young lady.
Yeah, seriously.
The hell is that? Don't make me do a roster review on you, Ouchie.
Well, Pookie, so it is not entirely useless. Like I said, the Mark IV Hollow Projector, full crafted. Of course, I'm not going to turn that down. That's always nice. It's this Mark 11 Blast Tech weapon mod that I've got 905 salvage already, which is going to put me up to 945 with today's loot haul. So, like I said, the Mark IV Cinar Hollow Projector, fully crafted, makes up for the fact that I've got 40 pieces of useless salvage here. So the main thing that I'm really excited about, though, is my AAT first rank portrait and the title, which, hey, man, that's awesome. That's what I'm really worried about, because really, at this point in the game, taking first place in the tank takedown means that it's all RNG, really. It just means that RNG has blessed you. Exactly.
It's
because
hugs and kisses.
Yeah, pretty much. Because let's see how many other people soloed the tank today. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people soloed the tank today. We had 1, 2 others take just a little hair off of... I'm sure they probably just started a hair into phase 1. And then some other folks looks like they might have just used their Revan squad and hit auto on phase 1.
I'm sure B-Matsu somewhere saw that and just stroked out.
Yeah, it looks like B-Matsu took 15th place with 2.4 mil. Yeah. What's up?
Participated? What is this?
Yeah, I actually did. I soloed the tank, and it's not the first time. It's not the first time. It is. It's a little voodoo witchcraft there. Let me join the Sith raid, because God knows I never participate in that, so...
At least join, get loot out of it.
No, I know. I just don't actually do it. But I do donate gear. I'm not a slouch. I'm not a loser. I'm not a stingy Scrooge. Scroogey Stingy. I don't know. Scroogey Stinge. I don't know.
Poopy Pants McGee.
Poopy Pants McGee. I am 20. Ooh, I was 28th. Now I'm 36th in the arenas right now. Revan is awesome. I freaking love Revan. Gearing up Revan was
top 5 again.
I will never regret gearing up my Revan.
Nope.
For anybody who missed last week's stream, I took my Revan straight to Gear 12 with one of 2 Gear 12 Plus pieces. He's rocking my Revan, or my Thrawn mods previously placed on Thrawn mods with 146 speed, so he's one of the faster Revans on my arena. There are several that are like 303, 304, 305, 306. But then I remodded. I went through and I did a lot of work with my mods. So I don't like to spend a lot of time working on mods, but for Jolie, I did. And it was worth it to me because I was able to take Jolie. Some of these mods were wicked. Like Ranger, you're probably going to have to put on your earmuffs right quick. I had a triangle mod on my Jolie that had 16 speed secondary. It was a purple mod, and in slicing it to gold, so 5A, I bumped it up to 22 speed.
Oh, that's fine.
And then I sliced it to 6E, and it obviously speed always goes up 1 point from 5A to 6E. And so it is a health primary triangle, so right up Jolie's alley, with 23 speed on it. So pretty much you couldn't find a better mod for Jolie.
Yeah.
And then his arrow mod is a 16. It's a health primary with 13 speed secondary. So basically, my Jolie is rocking an extra 22,000 health.
I mean, that's
has 100 speed. So
you, buddy.
My Jolie, I'm pretty proud of the mods I've got on my Jolie. And Bastila, she's, I think, rocking 100 speed as well.
Yeah, I'm working on Yoda's offense mods right now to get him to 6E. So
yeah.
I want to get. I'm like 6,300 on my offense. I want to get him to over 7,000. So need those 6E mods to really make that.
Yeah, I think I might do the same thing. I might work on my Yoda mods because I know I'm not going to take them off of him.
You got to hit hard. It's your best. It's not about speed with him. It's about offense set. I mean, and then the other 2, just your best 2 offensive set mods. Make sure you have the offensive primary. Don't worry about speed on him. He's going to get turn meter. He's going to go. It's how hard he hits. What's your offense on him?
My offense on my Yoda is at 6,200 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's
anything above 6,000 is good. So
yeah,
I mean,
he's at plus 1,900 special offense, and that's with no 60 mods.
Right.
In fact, I could probably try and slice some of these and get his offense up a little bit.
Yeah. What's your best one? Yeah.
37 offense up on this, so that just boosted him up to a little bit higher offense again. Oh my god, that's offense just hit twice. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, 6E. All right. We're about to take Yoda on a freaking adventure here. Okay. Let's go. Come on, offense. Okay. Well, of course it's a 5A. 5A is always gonna just go to 6E. So, come on, let's go offense one more time. Okay, we got offense percent. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's take this off. Okay, that's gonna bump me up to 105 offense on that one. So I have a crit damage triangle on my.
That's fine. Crit damage or offense is your primary on that is fine.
That's true because
unless you have a better mod that is, I mean, the triangle fits offense and then offense secondaries that are comparable. I mean, it's just I'm fine with crit damage. Problem is on a Revan team, a lot of times he's not hitting that crit because they're immune or whatever.
Believe it or not, though, he's actually capable of doing some pretty nasty damage.
He's capable, but it's very RNG based.
Well, here's a good one. I can take my Kylo Ren Unmasked has an offense primary with 9 speed, which my current triangle mod has no offense.
I like that one a lot. It's got offense.
It's got offense primary, 9 speed, 8 defense, 63 offense secondary, and boatload of protection. So
sure. Yeah,
let's swap those mods over there. Yeah, okay. Dealy bops to the what are they called? Mark II pulse modulators, the gold pieces you need to slice to 6E. I need 40 more of those sons of bees. But I've got some decent mods to put in place to get my.
So what's your offense, your special offense at now?
Let's see where we're at. Make my Grandmaster Yoda even scarier. What are we at? Special offense is now at 69, 67.
That's what I'm talking about. You finish those last 2 mods. Even you could even go offensive primary on your arrow.
I do have an offense primary on my arrow.
Okay, good.
My arrow mod is an offense primary with 17 speed secondary.
All right, yeah. I mean, and so really for me, it's rounding off those mods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a process,
mm-hmm.
But the first thing you need to work on fastest speed mods for Revan 6E. Then I think Yoda is your next one to get his offense highest. Then for me, it's Jolie. You got to get Jolie up. Bastla's fine with whatever you have on her.
Yeah.
So is Kenobi. Those two are not as important as those first 3. So
yeah, I'm not too worried about Bastla's mods. Honestly, she's doing just fine.
Yeah, I mean she does some damage, but she's more about getting that assist, doing that clear, those kind of things. And Kenobi's just there in the ass.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Kenobi. My Kenobi mods are
health and defense. That's all you need.
Yeah,
it's not speed; it's health and defense and tenacity. I think I've got like 40,000 some health and like almost 80,000 protection on him, just so he's a pain in the ass that he taunts. And
mine isn't quite that high. Mine is at 35,000 health and 70,000 protection.
Fine.
He's 205 speed. The speed is nice if you get him up over 200.
It's fine.
That's pretty much all you need. It's just over 200 speed so that he gets a few more turns and can get those mass attacks and cleanses off. That's really all Kenobi is there for. He's not so much a tank so much as he is their utility to kind of cleanse the dazes so that you can get some retaliation, so that you can get the taunts and then kind of get those mass assists. That's the main thing that Kenobi is there for, is to get extra hits from Yoda. That's really all he's there for. You could very easily swap out your General Kenobi for a Hermit Yoda if you are not really wanting to run with a tank, because Hermit Yoda just makes Grandmaster Yoda hit just that much harder. And it's basically there. I mean, let's just see how hard I can get my Grandmaster Yoda to hit here. At a bar, drinking a beer, watching the stream. Dexatronic, shout out, drink a beer for me, bud. That's awesome. All right, let's get a Grandmaster Yoda assist on this Vader real quick. Without any offense up, 39,000 damage from his basic. Let's see if we can get another assist here. Boom. 17,000 non-crit. Loving it.
McMull too says, "Is this where the party is at?"
Hey, McMull, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. 48 grand basic. Holy moly!
I mean, Grandmaster Yoda is sick.
4,000 special.
I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is where you make your money, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's because honestly, because you have to threaten. You have to make him a threat, because otherwise, your enemy is just going to prioritize taking down Revan and then prioritize taking down Jolie and leave Grandmaster Yoda. But if you leave a Grandmaster Yoda who can rip off damage like that, he's going to start messing up your team, and he's going to mess it up hardcore. So, thanks for convincing me to go ahead and let's see here.
Listen, miss, I may be dumb, but I'm dumb.
38,000 basic without any buffs on him. Now, granted, that's against a level 70-something enemy, but I mean, holy moly!
I'm telling you, man, there is method to the madness. When we say something, it's not just because I'm like, well, I think Miss is a turd, so I'm going to mess with him a little bit. Miss, why don't you put on that crit damage on that Chewbacca there, see what happens? Yeah, but he's a sport. No, go ahead and do it. Now, there's a reason why we tell you guys to do what we do. It's not, it's been tested. We actually have a mod video out on Revan that we put out on our channel, because we're getting a lot of questions about this. More people are getting Revan.
Honestly, not just because he's here in the chat, but I actually went and watched McMull's How to Mod Your Revan Squad video again. Like, I just watched it again because he did that video back when Revan first came out. And honestly, I just wanted to make sure, because I haven't had Revan, obviously, for the last 3 months. I just got him, so of course, watching those, hey, how to do this, how to do that, how to make your Revan really sing for you, So if you haven't watched McMull's video on how to mod your Revan. That's what I watched. That's where I got my ideas for how to mod my Jolie, and then I also asked my guildmates.
I have to put up with Finn and Grande all the time. Mods are like ingrained to my brain matter, whether I want it to or not.
Yeah,
you know, with all the Ross reviews we do. Oh God. Just
let's go ahead and take out some geos here. Hooray! Somebody watched your video. I'm sure it was me and several thousand other people.
Yeah, I watch McMull's stuff. I try to watch as much stuff from the community as I can. It's just really hard. Sometimes I can't keep up, but I do try to watch as much as I can and give thumbs up and stuff like that. So,
well, it sounds like
that support the community.
Back with us here.
Testing.
Yeah, there we go. No ear rape. That's good.
Syllabus.
I'm digging it.
Awesome.
Much better. Okay.
No diggity.
No doubt. Let's see here. Take out some of these mofos. So
soldier first.
I know. I accidentally did the mass attack on the spy. That was my own fault. Maybe I can get rid of this freaking.
God, Miss, why don't you do things right? God.
I know, buddy. I know. I'm terrible like that. Yeah, we're going to call the U-Wing. Strip that buff. Boom! Alright, now we're going to take out the soldier.
Well, enjoy your Falcon while you can. Everybody get that Emperor Palpatine shuttle coming in there and be like, no.
So, that's the other... No, so, we got a lot to cover today. We got a lot to cover. Seriously, we do. And the Emperor's shuttle... Well,
until 10:30, because I have to go... Yeah, we have to go yell at...
Yeah, I'm gonna be joining RSG crew after this on their stream. They're gonna be streaming in about 45 minutes. Well, 35 minutes. So we gotta try and rack through this stuff real quick.
Let's do it.
So the shuttle. My impressions on the shuttle. Very good kit. Obviously a hard counter to Houndstooth, which is perfectly timed because all the free-to-play farmers who are just like me, who just got their Houndstooth to 7 stars, are sitting here going, "Yay, my Houndstooth is 7 stars! Something else is going to come out to completely wreck it." So of course that's a lot of fun. Not too disappointed about it though, because while it is a hard counter-ish, I have this to say about it. The fact that it really depends on the B-28 Sith bomber to shine should be enough.
Does it?
I think so, because what other good tank does it have to depend on?
But you're assuming that you have to have an evil ship tank to go along with it, and
it has to have a Sith or Empire ally to take the taunt from the Royal Guard's ability.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
So if you don't have the Royal Guards, if you don't have a good Sith ally to take that... Now, you could make it work with a Scimitar coming in as your first reinforcement, put the focus on Darth Vader's TIE Fighter to get the crit immunity, the added bonus protection, and everything else. You could go that route. But then you have the whole issue of if you don't have if it doesn't survive long enough, by the time Vader's or the Emperor's shuttle comes out, it's not going to survive. So I mean,
we'll see. I mean, the kit looks good.
Yeah, I agree it does. On paper,
I don't think it's going to be extraordinary, and I don't think it's worth, the exorbitant amount that people are going to try to.
No. Yeah, I'm not going to panic.
I'm still telling people, do not waste any of your crap this month. I'm telling you guys, we got the droid stuff happening, and even then, you should still be holding because we don't know what fastball they're going to get. We're expecting a curveball. I'm telling you, they're going to throw a fastball right down the middle. It's going to be some character we're like, okay, well, there's the Malak we expected, and don't just hold on to your stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly my opinion. I really don't think that people should be panic farming the shuttle. Save your resources, save your crystals, go farm the go farm the B2 Super Battle Droid if you don't have it to 7 stars. Go farm IG 100 if you haven't hit that. Yeah, McMole, dude, thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. And save your money and go and gear for Darth Revan at the start of March. You know, honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised if something crazy like Darth Revan doesn't happen. That's going to be... Oh, my God, I'm really cutting it down to the wire here on this. Oh, come on, kill it. Yeah, 5 seconds left on this battle. Oh, man, that was close. That's what I get for chatting, right? But then the other thing, on top of the Sith... or the Emperor's Shuttle coming out, let me go ahead and pop up on screen here. We got the new trailer for the... General Grievous, the Droid Army promo video. Now this was handed out to all of us, the Game Changers, to kind of throw up when after it went live, and so.
Hey, that looks like General Grievous.
Hey, it does. It's really awesome. I'm pretty stoked. The Droideka looks freaking awesome. The B1 animation. I mean, if you haven't watched any of the other Game Changers videos, why are you watching me and not watching? I mean, you haven't watched any of their videos. Come on. If you're watching this stream, you've watched some of their videos. I guarantee.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
But yeah, the spider crawl, that little that video is awesome. So the B2 Super Battle Droid, that rework is already live. The B1 marquee starts on Valentine's Day. The Droideka comes out on the 21st. General Grievous and the Magna Guard will be reworked on the 20th. So those events, February looks like it's going to be freaking awesome. I'm super excited for the Grievous rework. I've already taken my Grievous to Gear 11. I'm not quite as hardcore into it as on LT101. However, I did go ahead and take my Grievous up to Gear 11. So I still haven't put any mods on him because I don't really have anybody to run with him. My B2 is still only Gear 8, but he's a Carbanti whore.
They're all Carbanti whores.
That's true.
To put it into perspective, I think it's at least 1,000 Carbantis between the 3 droids that are getting reworked. 8,000.
That doesn't.
Did you say it's a plethora?
Yes, a plethora.
Warriors in the chat. What is going on here? Warrior, McCole. Good Lord, we get ourselves an Arnold and Cubs, and we got ourselves a party.
Oh, I know, right? Holy crap! Hello, Warrior. Welcome to the party. This is probably going to be one of my more popular streams, honestly. As far as high profile goes. Yeah. So, actually, Warrior kind of brings me to my next topic of conversation. My alt account that I started, my second account, which is I lovingly and rather calling a inspiration to I guess you could say the godfather of my alt account, Scissorman. I call it my Scissorman Junior. However, the actual name in game is not Scissorman Junior. I know. But while I switch over, yeah, unfortunately I don't have the 200 crystals to change my name in game again.
No, we'll just call it that. We'll just say that your alt account will be called like Miss the Mark or Miss the Eye or
but yeah, at any rate,
misinterpreted.
The primary inspiration for starting a second account, because at a certain point when after around Christmas, all that, I just really was not in the mood to. I mean, I just was not real excited about the game. The game had kind of lost a lot of its fun factor. I just wasn't feeling it so hot. And then Warrior actually started his second account and revamped his pillar system, which is on screen right now. And I looked at it and it just makes perfect sense. I mean, the amount of work that he put into this is ridiculous. It's scissor mist. I love that. Nathaniel Morgan. But yeah, it's a great guide. And if you are starting to feel just like the game has no fun and it's just it's just, you're going through the motions of spending your 600 energy so your guild doesn't kick you and hitting join on every raid and not really trying to do anything, it's it's a great inspiration, and it's a great guide to follow, and it makes the game fun again. Honestly, really, what it is just makes the game fun again. So, the guide is stupid easy. If you really want to have a hard copy of the guide, I have it saved and posted on my channel or on my Discord server in the Content Creator Corner. You can find it pretty much anywhere on Warrior's channel. He has the actual no-joke guide where he breaks it down verbatim for you, super easy to follow, and it just makes the game fun. I'm already rank 712 in arenas. I'm only level 47. I thought I hit 48, but apparently it was 47. I was just thinking I was crazy. So I'm 47. I got full Phoenix unlocked. I got my Zeb is already 4 stars. Everybody else is 3 stars. I feel like I'm making pretty damn good progress. Almost everybody is Gear 6. I think I only have one other character that's not Gear 6, and I think it might be... might be Zeb, I think, is the one who's not Gear 6. Oh, no, my Ezra. That's okay. Let's go.
Oh, you're only... Warrior says you're three levels away from mods.
Yes.
Get hype.
Once I hit level 50 for mods, holy crap. That is going to be the day. I am hardcore looking forward to unlocking mods, because once I hit mods, dude, arenas turns into a freaking cakewalk. It is stupid easy. I mean, Warrior, how many levels or how many ranks in arena did you climb after? Oh crap! I don't want to kill Chopper while he's got that buff on. Let's start whacking away at Ezra. How high in arenas did you climb after you unlocked mods?
200 plus, he said.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. There you go. Yeah, 200 plus. So, it's ridiculous how fast you can climb in arenas once you unlock mods. It's absolutely easy. I'm pretty excited about that. Now top 100 easy. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about unlocking mods. That really can't really say much more about it. So let's go ahead and strip that taunt. Give him a.
God, miss, win already.
I know. That's like the most painful part of these battles.
I know, right?
Is when you're at this such a low level.
They hit like nothing.
Yeah, I know it is. It's ridiculous. come on.
It's like watching a Bears 5-on-5.
There we go. All right.
Bears
So nobody's
going
to start getting their. Nobody's going to keep getting that protection back when I hit them. Getting Chopper out of the way is the biggest key to winning against a mirror match, I've noticed. Because it gets rid of that annoying protection regen. Let's see. And Ezra's out of the picture. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, come on. Such a pain in the butt. I just need to get rid of Kanan here. Yeah, I probably could just put this on auto and just let him go.
Yeah, let me, oh, look, it's skin 30. Wake me up when it's past skin 30 if this battle's done.
There we go. Get rid of... Yeah, I know, seriously. It'll probably be 30 minutes before I get this stupid battle done. But I will say this. So, I haven't run into an Enfys nest in my Galactic War yet, which was, from watching Warriors videos, that was just painful. Like, I think it was, like level 55 that you ran into an Enfys nest, Warrior? I don't know. But whatever it was, holy crap. No thank you. Not looking forward to that at all. The day I run into an Enfys nest in arena is the day I just hit restart. Not really, though, because a Warrior did tell me that the trick is just to keep her stunned so that she's not counterattacking. And then once she comes, once you've got all of her base, once she's got all of her base protection eliminated, then it's basically just wait for her to come out of stun, and you can basically just one-shot her. It's that easy.
Give me
okay,
PTSD.
So there we go. We're done. We climbed up in arenas.
I'm serious. It's freaking me out, man. Seeing this,
the mirror match.
Just back in the day, like with like nothing. Arena battles. Oh my god! Back in December 2015, we used to be very playing that game.
Back before protection.
Back before protection, mud, flibbity, flabbity, flibbity. We had one health. We weren't to make it.
All right, so let's go ahead and get some battles real quick here. So, following Warrior's Guide, I've been farming Boba Fett. I don't buy his shards from the Cantina Battle Store, because that's where I'm buying chopper shards. Let's go ahead and kill off some of these Ezra. I'm working on getting my Ezra to 4 stars, and then I'm going to flop back over to Hera, get Hera to 4 stars, and then flip back over to Ezra, get Ezra to 5 stars, then Hera to 5 stars, because as Warrior preaches on his guide, you want to get them all to 5 stars as fast as possible so that you can get the unlock. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get my Palpatine unlocked. However, I think Thrawn comes around next month. Is that correct? If anybody can chime in, I'm not sure.
I think you're right. Wait a minute. I'm looking at your account here for this new one. Where's your Revan?
What?
There's no Revan on this new account?
No.
Fail.
You're ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous. Why don't you play the game right? People are watching this, man.
Revan or bust. Revan
right.
or bust.
Goddamn idea about how this damn game's stupid, man.
All right, so
why don't I just put you and Finn together and y'all can go just jerk people around in there?
Oh man, I know. I'm such a failure.
So it's
such
next
a failure. But yeah, so hopefully by the time Thrawn comes back around, or comes around next time, I will be able to unlock. Come on, don't freeze on me now, Nox. I will be able to hopefully unlock Thrawn, because that's really the crowning achievement, I think, on any account, is unlocking Thrawn.
Oh, absolutely.
Just don't do it like I did.
Let's not
do it the way. Don't do it the way Ranger did. That's a bad way to go about living your life.
What did you do?
Yeah. What did you do?
Well, I have 6 hours of footage.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually made a montage about it.
Yes, I remember that.
With the montage song. So yeah.
From Team America.
Goodness.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
6
Thrawn
hours.
was in December, so next month. Awesome. Okay, well, obviously Warrior is going to unlock Thrawn. That's no secret. Oh, holy moly. Okay, that works too. And that's a nice thing about Phoenix. So the main thing, obviously, if you're a Phoenix noob, make sure you've got Hera in the leader slot, because otherwise Phoenix doesn't work. You kind of need Hera in a leader slot. So just a word to the wise. I mean, not every player is a rock star. So
what do you mean?
If you are not putting Hera in the leader ability, you'll have significant difficulty with your Phoenix. So just my public service announcement for the day. But yeah, crystal fresh. Yes, I know. I do the crystal refreshes. I do my 350 crystal regular energy refreshes each day at the very minimum, and then I if you started the game when Revan came out and just wailed Old Republic, you'd destroy Arena for a year and you wouldn't have to spend ever again. That's true.
See?
That is very true. That is a very good point, Nathaniel Morgan. A brand new player could have made a single one-time $300 investment in the game, wailed out on Old Republic, gotten their Revan, and dominated Arena.
Well, they wouldn't have any other Jedi besides the 3, so that might be a little difficult. But I still think
you farm Kanan and Ezra.
You just do 3 on 5 in Arena, you'd win.
Yeah,
people would just like Revan. Nope.
I mean, as long as you have Revan, you'd have Bastila and Jolie at 7 stars. Throw them in there, and then you can do Ezra and Kanan, because you could potentially have them at 7 stars as well. So I mean, it makes sense. Do it that way. It also seems very, very flimsy.
I would not gonna lie. If I was on an account and I saw Revan, a little pee would come out of me. No, a little pee would come out of me. I'd be like, well, I'm not getting number 1 for a while. I'll just stay here at 100.
So, let's go ahead and hope we get 5
mate of mine
started
a alt last Wednesday. He went to his top of his arena last Friday.
Jeez, knocking out quests left and right.
Gear 12 everything Revan, and I was like, well, someone spent a lot of money. He showed us a screenshot. It was ridiculous. I was like,
what is this money thing you speak about?
There we go.
Oh my goodness. That
number 1 on my leaderboard in new account is Revan team.
Gracious.
Holy crap.
Come on, Warrior. Your Phoenix can beat it. Your Phoenix can beat it. Come on.
Yeah, no.
That would be funny. That would be hilarious.
See, and I bet your Warrior had a little peek come out of him too.
Just a little tinkle.
A couple of those droplets, when you think you're done and they're not, this just happens by accident because you're like, Revan, oh no.
Shit.
Oh my god, that's insane. Oh man. Yeah, I do not envy that at all. Any way, shape, or form. Alright, so let's go ahead and knock out. Gosh dang it. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it when the pieces of gear that I'm looking for just happen to be in my shipments. At this low level, it's ridiculous because it's like, oh, I can buy that out of shipments and actually use it. And I don't have 3,000 pieces of it already on hand.
Yeah, yet.
Yeah, exactly. Like my 3-year-old account, I've got like 4,000 pieces of all these pieces of gear that I'm looking for. It's so let's see. I'm gonna need those. So I'll just whatever. I'll hit that. Let's see. Yeah, I've got
shout out to my boys. Just hollered at me. I haven't talked to them in a while. Whopper Pants.
Whomper Pants.
Yeah, he used to play the game for a long time. He used to do the Saturday night streams with us back in the day.
Nice.
And he travels a lot, comedian, and it's hard for me to type and stuff, so I'm just shouting out my boy Whopper Pants. A lot of you know him, a lot of you don't, but it doesn't matter because he's a cool guy.
Oh yeah. So I actually one of my Twitter followers, Neil Iyer, is actually in chat here.
Nice.
He got me into his guild alliance, so I am in an actual guild, not one of the starter guilds right now, and I am pretty excited about that. Actually being in a real guild. Because God knows those starter guilds, they never finished a raid ever. I think I was in one for a week, and the same Rancor raid was going on for that whole week.
So what are you saying?
Yeah,
nobody
touched it. So we are in a brand new guild. I think it's probably about a week old, maybe, called Hail Order 66. The guys in here are a lot of fun. Nevmech is his account here, and it's just kind of a newer guild, but planning on being able to knock out the heroic Sith raid. Obviously not with 11 players, but that's one of the near future goals.
Come on,
I know
you can do it.
Heroic Sith it's a cakewalk anymore, right? So, but at any rate, at least. Obviously, Rancor. I mean, that's one person can solo that. And then, as we've seen, one person can solo the tank raid. So, if you're a newer player and you can knock out a 600 every day, talk to Neil Iyer or just hit up Pomptastic, I believe. Yes. Am I incorrect, Neil? Are you not Pomptastic? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, yes. So, little plug. Get some people into this guild. Start crushing shit. Other than that, there he is, Pomptastic, shouting at the guild. Let's get my Zeb to gear freaking 6 with this on this account here.
So weird seeing this.
Seeing what? What's up?
Just seeing these, like, I'm just like looking at like this newer stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, I forgot what it's like. Because a lot of the gear, I'm like, Yeah, 9,000 of those, 7,000 of those. Yes.
There we go. The last piece here.
I don't like it.
Oh, I know. All of this gear is just a pain in the butt.
It's amazing how much you need it when you first start the game.
Well, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help that Phoenix all needs the same effing gear.
Oh, I know.
It's so frustrating. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Whatever. His basic plus 15% damage on his basic. Why wouldn't I want to do that, right? Flourish, yeah.
Not a chance in hell, Neil.
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, so there we go. I'm freaking loving this. God, I love this. This account is just so much fun.
I know. I enjoy watching you guys play. You and Ward both. It just I would not join you. I am the master of the dark side. Suck my ass.
Let's get my Sabine. I want to try and just get Sabine unlocked. The main thing I need is just to unlock Sabine so that I can run the Phantom once I unlock it. I need to have her at least unlocked so that I can have the Phantom in my itinerary or in my fleet. Let's see. So, obviously, my Vader through achievements. God, they make Vader so much easier to get now. It's ridiculous.
They really do.
And then these quests, I'm not going to lie, a lot of them are just a lot of fun.
You can get Vader shards out of the store now, too, right?
3 dark side characters, level 46.
Yeah, you can get them out of Fleet Store, I think.
Yep, yeah, you can get them out of Fleet Store. So. Alright, so I just need to take 3 dark side characters to 46. Too easy. Let's do this. So, I've never used this train ability, or this train function, more ever. Like, it's so much easier than the old way, just going through each individual character, because I never realized how convenient it was. It's redonkulous.
Yeah, you don't think about this stuff until you have to go back in.
No, I know, and actually do, like, a new account. It's so ridiculous. 2 attempts on the pit raid. Obviously, that's not going to happen until I hit a level, get my Zeb to 7 stars, which I did the math on it, and if I get the 3 shipments a day, or 3 shipments a day from getting the Guild War or Galactic War complete, because I've been completing it every single day since I hit 40. So that's 1,200 Guild War tokens or Galactic War tokens. 1 attempt on the pit raid, 1 attempt on the Sith. Oh, donate 10 guild to a gear. Add gear to a guild member, and then 4 tokens in Guild Store. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Right.
So, right. Yeah, let's see. How close am I to hitting 106 energy, 106 XP. Oh goodness gracious! Oh, I can buy some more chopper shards here. All right. You know what I might do? I might do some. Let's do this. Let's do some Hera. That'll give me 120, and that should get me, boom, 1 refresh. There we go. Boom. Get some Hera shards. 3 of them out of 15. That's pretty crappy drop rate, but hey, you know, it's progress. Hey, new event unlocked. Can do the Master Swindu. Let's see if we can do this. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm trying to remember, do I want to run Zeb or Chopper on this? We'll try it with Zeb, see how it works. Because I know the main thing you want Chopper for is because of the health regen, and then every time they take damage, they get the protection back. Let's go ahead and take out... Oh, of course, dodge, why not? Boom, boom. Okay.
Isn't his unique, like, it lowers cooldowns as well, isn't it? I think.
His basic reduces cooldowns.
Or, yeah, I'm sorry, yes, my bad. It was the basic.
You're good, man. Oh, this is too easy, though. It just hits so dang hard. Come on. Let's go. Oh, dodge, of course. You big dummy. Ugh. Okay, yeah, that was just too easy. Boop. I'm a boopy on the head. Done. Okay, let's see. What do I get this time? Whose shards am I going to get today? Clone Trooper, Clone Sergeant.
Oh no, not Clone Sergeant.
Oh, Clone Sergeant, he's so bad. He's so bad. And then what am I gonna get? Well, I gotta hit 52 to unlock that one. So okay.
Should give you Revan shards for this.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Get one character to level 50. Train a character once. Refresh or claim Cantina Energy 3 times. Well, I'm not going to go drop 300 or 400 crystals on that shite. But I do have a bunch of regular energy to go spend, so... Did I do my range trooper today? Actually, I don't think I did my Talia today. Nope, I didn't. Let's do Talia. Because, oh, of course, 1 out of 8. That's always awesome.
You got 1.
And I got 0 out of 10, or 1 out of 10. So that's awesome. Okay. Talia's good. I mean, you kind of need her for obviously dark side. She's your only dark side healer that you're gonna get before you unlock Daka. And then I think that's the only universal dark side healers that you have. Am I correct? I know that Asajj can heal other Night Sisters, but as far as dark side characters that can heal anybody,
I'm going through the list. I'm like,
Daka
no. Yeah.
Daka and Talia, I believe, are the only 2 dark side healers in the game.
Forgot about that too.
When I wanted the Asajj original Asajj rework before they actually quote unquote reworked Asajj, and gave her defense down. What I really wanted them to do for Asajj was make her a healer that gave bonuses to... I mean, even if you just restricted the bonuses from the buffs that she dispelled. So, like, if Asajj dispels, 2 to 5 buffs, then all of her allies would get... I know, right? That was a great video. The Night Sisters... Hitler reacts to the Night Sister rework. That was...
They did that to me when we first did Territory Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was Hitler.
Yeah, so I made that meme video. I didn't post it on my main channel.
We did.
Because I didn't want to upset CG, because I thought CG might get upset about that, but it was a Hitler reacts to the Night Sisters rework, and I'll have to post I'll post a link. I'll share it on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, @mist_YouTube, I'll also post it to my Discord. So if you're not in my Discord channel, even if you just join for 5 minutes, watch the video, and then leave the server, watch me not give a fuck. It's a hilarious video, and it pretty well portrays how I felt about the Night Sister rework, because my disappointment in the way that they made Asajj it is indescribable. I feel like they just did Asajj a dirty, because all they really gave her was defense down. And, I mean, her buffs from killing enemies don't even persist through... they don't even persist through individual engagements. Like, that by itself is just a fail. Like, it should have been she retains those that damage bonus through the entire battle. Because the PvP utility of going through wave through wave through wave... I mean, Night Sisters in territory battles would just be just... Oh my god, they'd be so much better if Asajj got the bonus from killing enemies all the way through the entire 4 waves in territory battles. Oh my god, she would just decimate shit. And then the tank raid, she would just be so good in the tank raid. At any rate, I digress. Her healing ability, though, really should have applied to all allies. Like, she should have been able to heal all allies with her buff removal ability that heals Night Sisters. That should have been something that heals all allies. And then, really, if you wanted to add like a bonus to Night Sister allies for every buff that she removed, do that. But her heal should have just been universal. And I really hope that they do kind of migrate away. They're obviously reworking Separatist droids, adding 2 new ones, the B1 and the Droideka. I'm super excited for both. The B1 looks freaking awesome. So I really hope that they go from Separatist droids to reworking the rest of the Separatist faction, because Dooku needs a massive damage increase. The Geonosians all need to actually have a lot more utility. I won't lie, I actually do use Sun Fac in Galactic, the Grand Arena and Territory Wars, because he's just good to throw in with Wampa and a Rex lead, and you can pretty much crush any Rebel squad in Guild in the Grand Arena. It's ridiculous, but they need a rework. I mean, they were great back in the day. Geonosian Soldier, you go back and watch some of my very first videos, and Geonosian Soldier is one of the very few characters that I told new players to go farm, because he had such good damage output, and he had arguably every other turn you could use his assist attack. It was great. He was a great character, but now with power creep and everything else, he's just so bad. He's worthless, really, except for piloting the Geonosian Soldier starship, which is probably one of the better ships in the game, ironically enough. One of the worst characters in the game pilots one of the better ships in the game. It's, whatever. It's Galaxy of Heroes logic, basically. But, it is what it is. I really do hope that they move on and rework the rest of the Separatist faction, and hopefully with that they actually rework Asajj's heal and make it I mean, even if all she does is just heal other Separatists and Night Sisters, just please, and then rework her. Just change one word on her unique, from engagement to battle. Which means she keeps all those unique buffs through all 4 waves of the territory battles. Just change that, please. CG ain't gonna watch this video though, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So 5 minutes from now, we are going to be shifting over to the RSG channel. We're doing, I believe, what is it? A roster review, Ranger?
For Miss McVenom.
Miss McVenom. Is that Tits McGee?
That would be, yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I said it. You can tell her I said it too. But
I call it all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna run over that over to the RSG's channel here, and then just have a little bit of fun, because it's Thursday night, stream night, fun night, and we're getting our Galaxy of Heroes on. Anything else? What did I promise everybody on Twitter that we were going to talk about today? What did we talk about?
Zetas.
Ooh, yes, Zetas. That's right. And the Clash recap, the Creator Clash recap of DB Official's video. If you haven't watched it,
Tits is in the chat.
Say again.
I said Tits is in the chat.
Aha, Tits. Hello. How's it going? Yeah. So, at any rate, DB Official, he did a Creator Clash recap, or a Creator Clash video. It's one of his new little series that he's doing, kind of grabbing creators, asking us 3 questions, and then basically the community votes on who they think answered the questions best. One thing that I really wanted to touch on was territory battles needs a rework, or at least we need a new territory battles, and that is something that I really wanted to talk about tonight. So I really think that if we are going to get a territory battles rework, it needs to be Geonosis. And it needs to be a light and dark side territory battles. Yes, I know we haven't had one of those yet. We only got 2, light or dark. I think we need to have a combined territory battles. And, like, even if they want to double the number of combat missions, or just make them a little bit more difficult, however they want to do it, or if they just want to kind of, tweak them a little bit, like make 1 or 2 of the dark side, one of them dark side, one of them light side. Really, what I think they could do is very easily make a Geonosis territory battles a lot of fun by, let me go ahead and put this on auto real quick, by just, having a combat mission. You know how you have, like, the Rogue One mission, you got the Phoenix mission, you've got the Bounty Hunter missions and all that. You could have Separatist missions and Galactic Republic missions. You could be even more restrictive on some of the other combat missions, you know, restricting them to...
You could even do Night Sisters.
Exactly. Okay. You could have a Night Sister mission. You could have a Clone Trooper mission. Actually force me to go gear up my damn Clone Troopers. Hopefully that's accompanied by a rework because they're shit. Then I think a Geonosis map would be freaking phenomenal for territory battles and would be so well received by the community. I mean, everybody would love a Geonosis territory battles that was light and dark side, because platoons would be just a little bit easier. People wouldn't feel screwed over by having to field all of their important characters in a platoon. You could have a space-based or a ship-based a special mission, kind of the way they have the Chimera mission. You could have an endurance mission, or hell, I don't know, maybe introduce the Malevolence and give General Grievous a damn capital ship and have a Malevolence restricted special mission. I mean, the possibilities are literally endless, and Geonosis territory battles would just be off the chain. But any rate, it is about 9:30 now, and yes, a few more Geonosians would be fun. I just don't quite know. I mean, they could do maybe, I don't know, they could do some interesting stuff with the Geonosians.
They could do the Geo zombies.
Oh yes, from that mission, that episode of the Clone Wars. Yep. Yeah, that would be a fun one. That would be a lot of fun. That'd be an interesting character. Like, you know, it kind of infects the enemy, and the Geo Queen was too big. The character model, that would be like adding Jabba the Hutt to the...
we don't need a Geo Queen before we get Jabba the Hutt. We need a Jabba the Hutt before we get Geo Queen.
I want Click Clack with Protecting the Egg special. Yes, that one, the episode from Rebels. That was a funny episode. Actually, you know what? If they're gonna add that mofo, they need to add freaking Saw Gerrera to the game. Like, Saw Gerrera has been in all three... Well, maybe not series, because he's been in Rebels, he's been in the Clone Wars,
and Rebels.
He was in Rogue One. I guess that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. He's been in 3 Star Wars mediums here. So, any rate, I know that Ranger, you got to take off, and we are going to head on over to RSG's channel. So, all of you, I encourage you to come over, watch us roast Tits McVee's roster. I'm at a loss for words today. I don't know why. I just can't talk. But yeah, so we're gonna go have some fun over on RSG's channel. With that said, like I said, I'm gonna share that Hitler reacts to the Night Sister rework, because surprise, I made that video. If you watched it back in the day, yeah, that was me. I will share that video with you all on my Discord server, and I will post it to Twitter. So, Warrior, you're welcome. But yeah, so nope, none of you are actually invited. Sorry, that's for patrons only. Well, maybe we might have to convince RSG to make an exception.
Well, let's go talk to Finn and yell at him.
Yep, Finn. Are we gonna do that?
We gotta flip up. We gotta flip over now.
Okay, all right. Well, you take off, talk to Finn, and convince him that
get your butt over here.
Get
your butt over there.
Share the stream over there.
Okay, all right. Cool. So we'll both join the call, and then you can just yell at Finn. So,
okay.
I'll send you a link here in a second.
Okay.
Oh, Finn made it. Finn did make it public.
Woo!
Okay.
Finn made it public. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. See,
so we're switching over then.
All right. Well,
I'm out.
Yes, we are. Okay. Take care, guys, and thanks for the fun. Thanks, McMole, for showing up, coming out, and Warrior. Thanks for joining the stream, guys.